So, I used to have 88 food allergies, food sensitivities. And during the time that I got diagnosed, it was like 1993. I went to Northwestern Memorial Hospital. Dr. Eugene Delacki was the head of the allergy, nose, throat, and ear, nose, and throat, whatever, allergy department over there. And I got the little allergy test and everything. He told me, he said he had been in allergy for 30 years, whatever. He was like the guy for allergy out here in Chicago area. He said he had never seen anything like it. Okay? He had never seen anything like it. And he didn't even want to test me for the environmental allergies. He didn't want to even go there because he's like, you got enough right here to deal with. Okay? And so he gave me that food rotation diet and everything. And do you know, I mean, I felt, because, my auntie, she worked at Northwestern. She told me Northwestern, they were like the cream of the crop, okay? So anything somebody told me that came from there, I was like, at that age, I was like 25, 26, 27, something like that. And I was like, okay, this man know what he talking about, okay? And so according to the Western philosophy, Western knowledge of everything, that is where they were at in 1994, 95. Okay, whatever year it was, because my son, who's now 29, he was like 3. So that's how I'm guesstimating the time. Anyways, so this is where I came from. All right? And I'm not like that anymore. I was like, has these problems for 25 years or something like that, and then suddenly outgrew it? No, that's not how outgrowing stuff works. It works in reverse. When you get older, you have more stuff. Okay, if you're going to outgrow something, you're probably going to outgrow it before you turn 21. Okay, you don't outgrow stuff when you turn grown because you're getting old. Okay, so anyway, I just did what Dr. Delacki told me to do. I followed the rotation diet. I did not eat the same thing, okay, within 72 hours. If I had whatever I ate, and I had to stay away from everything that I had ever eaten in the past. So I went with the wild game diet. Okay, buffalo, venison, that kind of stuff. Quail eggs. I went to that because I had never had it before. Okay, so that was the first thing that I did, and I stuck to it. And let me tell you something. I was an inconvenience. I was an inconvenience to my friends at the time. And I have not forgotten the way people treated me. And my family. They treated me like I had gotten this information from some quack, okay? Quack person. I'm like, I was at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, okay? Okay? I was at a freaking established, for all we know, they're like the Rockefellers of hospitals, right? So I'm like, whatever. Dr. Delacki told me to leave ketchup alone, because guess what? I'm leaving ketchup alone. Because when I took his advice, I felt better. Okay, so when I took all that stuff out of my diet and changed up and followed the rules of the food rotation diet of 1994, okay, because I don't know, they didn't change it by now. So when I followed the rules, my sinuses didn't clog up, I didn't get a sore throat, I didn't have a yeast infection, I didn't have any eczema, psoriasis, I didn't have any digestive problems, but I had to be super, super careful not to do that other stuff of eating something because, it's inconvenient for me. I got a little kid. So I still got a little cough left over from it. I don't care. Probably the environmental stuff I never got tested for. Actually, I did some other tests for that later on, and we cleared it up, like we cleared up everything. But the reason I'm making this video is because since I did the rotation diet, because I did not completely, I was getting stronger. I was doing acupuncture on a weekly, monthly basis, sometimes to help fix my body and get my body like back to like wellness, balance, or whatever. And I was still kind of rotating my diet. I still didn't really mess with food a second time within 72 hours. And then I tried to not get upset, okay, because, I don't even know. Actually, I think this was years. I don't think I learned that until like the 2000s about the relationship between how you feel when you're eating and how that can, cause emotional allergies. But that we ain't gonna talk about. We ain't gonna go that deep today. I'm gonna leave y'all with just what I said, because it's a little tiny pieces of this that you need to break off. Okay, so when I come to you and I talk to you and I say, anything about food or whatever, I'm talking to you from the active patient point of view. Now, I don't even know if they even calling it that. This is my term. That's Chiara's term. The active patient. The person engaged in their own healing. And that engagement may look like different things. That engagement may just be you gonna follow the directions and do it just like what they told you to do it. Okay? Because you need the protocol. The protocol is created to help you. You're the patient. So if you don't want to cooperate, who are you not cooperating with? Oh, when I was listening to the scripts coming out of my friends' mouths, I was like, you turning up your nose and you curling your lips like you got to pay for this buffalo. Okay? I ain't have nobody giving me no free buffalo. Oh, wait a second. I did find somebody. I had to turn it up because, yes, I needed some free buffalo. I had to find me somebody who worked at Whole Foods. I said, listen, this is the kind of boyfriend I need in my life. I need me a boyfriend that run this stuff because I need some buffalo. He got his little 20% discount and brought me my buffalo, my quail, and all my little weird little meats I was eating, my rice, my quinoa, my spelt, my amaranth. He brought me all that. And before the vegetarians start tripping, let me just tell you something. I was allergic to vegetables too. Yes, I was. Nightshades. Everything in the nightshade family, I was allergic to. I had that real bad. So I meant no eggplant. I was allergic to beans. If I had beans, because I had never had black beans. I only had pinto beans, northern beans, and I can't believe I remember all this. I had pinto, northern, black-eyed peas, couldn't have those. But things I had never had before, I could eat lentils. I could eat all kinds of lentils. But I couldn't eat the same thing within 72 hours. So I'm not like I could just cook a big old vat of lentils and just like be good and straight all week. No! I couldn't eat the same thing within 72 hours. So, when people look at me and talk and look and wonder and, whatever, I did that. I followed that plan. And that's the number one reason why I was able to get to the next level of healing. And the next, doctor. And the next doctor that I met was Dr. Joel Shepard out of Chicago. MD, homeopathic doctor. That was the next doctor that set me up and set me straight. But we're going to talk about that maybe. It ain't really that long because I didn't have to see him but about 3 or 4 times. And then I ended up moving to New York. But people need to wake up. It's Wake Up Wednesday. And people want to look at me like, I don't know what I'm talking about, or like it's possibility or whatever. Go ahead. Y'all keep it up. Keep on. Y'all belly still hurting. Your nose still running, and you still got headaches. I don't. So I'm just trying to share with you what I did. I'm not diagnosing your problem. You told me you had allergies. You told me you had a headache. Okay? So it's not me. I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay? So I'm not going to argue with you to help you. Why am I going to argue? I'm not going to argue. And then if y'all don't want to look at my YouTube channel, then you ain't never going to find out nothing. Because I got artwork to do. I like painting. Now that I'm free from all that headache, sore throat, earache, tummy ache, gas, constipation, itching, rash, yeast infections, soreness. Now that I'm free from all that, I want to do my artwork. Yes. Now that I could, brain fog. Don't leave brain fog out. I had that too. Now that I don't have all that, I can remember what the heck I was trying to do before I started doing something. I don't have to cry I still cry a lot. I don't think that didn't get fixed. I know my emotions a lot better. I don't jump around. But I'm not highly agitated or highly emotional as I used to be when I had all them other things going on. And most importantly, I'm not suicidal anymore. That is my favorite. Not my favorite. Okay, because let me tell you how suicidal I was. I was so suicidal that I wrote a letter and put it in a safe deposit box, which we never got back because I lost the combination and the government somewhere got that safety deposit box. And I've been trying to get that sucker back for God knows however long. But I know exactly what was in it, and we ain't been able to figure that one out. But that's how suicidal I was. I was so suicidal that I wrote a letter to my family explaining all of my illness and how I was feeling. Okay? I really hate that letter is out there. But anyways, people don't want to listen to me. People don't want to try a rotation diet. They don't want to, try any of the salves or creams I'm recommending or, whatever. They ain't trying to do the exercises. They ain't trying to cut out the alcohol because I can't drink. I can't smoke. I can't do none of that. I can't drink a lot of juice, like, regular fakey juice. I can't drink that. Cranberry juice. Pop. I can't drink pop. I can't eat fast food. Because if I eat all that stuff, I'll be right back at square one again. So it must be the additives and the oil that been sitting for 4 days. I can't do none of that. Smoking and drinking, I can't do none of that. So, but am I whining about it? No. Do you hear me going, I can't drink, I can't smoke, I can't play with the other kids. No! I'm grateful. But because I can't dampen a lot of my other feelings like most people do, they like, I gotta drink, I gotta calm down, right? Whatever, you're gonna do whatever. I can't do that. That means I have to process. So I make dolls, I make art, I draw, I do poetry or whatever. I did a lot of fussing today, and I'm not editing this video. I'm just putting it up there straight. I'm not editing it. I'm not changing the light. I'm not working on the sound. I'm not adding any background music. I don't know, I might add background music. But I'm pretty much putting it up there straight. Y'all have a good day. That's my 15 minutes.